A predator doesn't strike out of nowhere. They scout, they test, and they usually do it by asking you for one tiny, insignificant favor that feels impossible to refuse. In the world of human behavior and dark psychology, the most dangerous people don't walk around with a warning label. They are often the most charming person in the room. But beneath that charm is a calculated process of selection. They aren't looking for the weakest person. They are looking for the person with the weakest boundaries. Think of it like a professional thief checking the locks on a house. They aren't going to kick the door down. They're going to walk by and lightly turn the handle to see if you left it open. The first way they turn the handle is through the small favor test. A manipulator will start by asking for something so small it seems petty to say no. Maybe it's holding their bag for just a second or asking you to stay 5 minutes late to help them with a trivial task. This isn't about the favor itself. It's about gauging your compliance threshold. If you say yes to the small, unreasonable request without hesitation, you just signal that you prioritize other people's comfort over your own time. You've left the door unlocked. The second test is much more subtle. It's the accidental insult. They will drop a joke or a playful comment that is actually a direct hit at your insecurities. They might say, "Oh, I didn't realize you were actually serious about that project. I thought it was just a hobby." Then they watch your reaction. If you laugh it off or apologize for being sensitive, they know your internal boundaries are soft. They've learned that you would rather tolerate disrespect than endure the awkwardness of a confrontation. To them, that is a green light. The third and most dangerous check is the information probe. They will share a fake secret or a moment of false vulnerability to see if you reciprocate. They want to see if they can force a bond. If you immediately share your own deep secrets to match their level of openness, you've given them a map of your triggers. You haven't just unlocked the door, you've given them the keys to the safe. Here's the deeper insight most people miss. Manipulators aren't necessarily looking for people who are nice. They are looking for people who are agreeable. There's a massive difference. Agreeable people are terrified of being difficult. They would rather be used than be disliked. Strategic predators use these tests because they hate high-risk targets. They want high-yield, low-effort prey. If you fail these 3 tests early on, they will move in. If you pass them, by saying no to the favor, calling out the insult, or keeping your secrets private, they will usually vanish. Not because you've changed them, but because you've become too much work. Your boundaries are not walls to keep people out. They are gates to let the right people in. The next time someone asks you for that tiny, strange favor, or makes that funny comment at your expense, pay attention. You aren't just being polite. You are being interviewed. The question is, will you give them the job?